driver's license up. Why? Why do you need to identify me?
Sir, you're on airport property.
That has nothing to do with anything. I'm parked. I was parked when you guys came up to me.
Yeah.
You didn't pull me over. I was parked.
I see that you're recording.
Of course I am, because you guys are asking me for my insurance, driver's license, and everything. For what reason?
You have the authority to do.
Says who?
Says the Highway Traffic Act.
You have. Why do you have to have that for no reason? You don't even have a reason. What did I do? What did I break a law?
We have the right to ask anyone for their insurance.
Well, I don't mind giving it to you, but I don't like the fact that you just come up and you want my driver's license, insurance, and for no reason. Because I was parked. I wasn't speeding. I wasn't doing anything illegal. There was nothing.
Then what's the problem?
That's what I'm saying. Then what's the problem? Why would you ask me for that stuff?
Because we have the authority to do so.
What? That's not an answer.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't. That's
We got a call
that's
for
it.
a suspicious vehicle that was abandoned at an airport. Okay?
Oh, so you think there's something wrong with the vehicle?
I'm telling you why you're being stopped. Why we're here.
I wasn't stopped. I wasn't stopped. You just said why I'm being stopped.
Alright guys, buckle up, because what you're about to see is exactly how authority sometimes goes unchecked. Watch how this female officer strolls up like she owns the place, asking for a driver's license and ID from a man who's literally parked, just saying goodbye to his family. Sounds harmless, right? Well, not to them. Instead of empathy, they lean on lawful authority. The guy's calm, asking fair questions, and what does he get? A wall of, because we can. This moment is where power meets overreach, plain and simple.
Stop.
Why you're being detained right now, because technically you're being detained.
I'm detained?
Any traffic stop is a detention.
Okay, so I'm detained.
That's semantics.
No, I would, now you let me know that I'm detained. So, anyways, when your supervisor comes out, then we can go further with that. I just, didn't do anything wrong. I dropped my family off at the airport. I got a $75 ticket, which sucks, because I have 3 kids and 1 wife and 7 luggages and 3 knapsacks to take
Well,
in
there's always
there.
an option to park your vehicle.
No, there isn't, because there was the parking. I was going to do that, and the parking only goes to, here. Right? This is too high for the parking. I was going to pay the $14 or $20 to park it, and then go and be able to say goodbye to my family, but I couldn't even go in there, right? So, I know you can say that, but it wasn't even an option for me. So, anyways, I'm not filming you to be a dick. I'm just filming you because I want to know that I'm not going to be violated here. Perfect. Oh. How are you doing today?
Sir, how are you?
Good.
Now here's the deal, this man isn't resisting, he's reasoning. He explains he's done nothing wrong, just dropped off his wife and kids with 7 luggages and chaos all around. But the officers don't back down. They insist, you're detained. Detained, for being parked. You can feel the frustration through the screen. It's one of those moments where logic completely disappears, and all that's left is control for control's sake. And yet, he stays respectful, trying to keep his calm while defending his basic rights.
I asked for you.
Yep, no problem.
Because I was parked here.
Yep.
I got a ticket back there because I was bringing my family in with all their luggage.
Okay.
I couldn't park in the underground because
Right.
this thing's too
Yep.
high.
Yep.
Then, after getting the ticket, I moved up here and stopped, and then these two came and then asked me for driver's license, insurance, and registration. And I don't see why, because I'm just parked. I wasn't even in motion.
Okay.
So I mean, that's why I requested you, because I've done nothing wrong, broke no law.
Right.
And then somebody's asking me for that.
Okay, well, you are on private property, right? This airport belongs to airport property.
This is public.
But this assigned to the airport over here, right?
It's still public, right? This is public, right?
No, this is private. This is all private. As soon as you come
I know it's private, but this is how the public gets in. It's
and
public
if you want,
access.
we can call a public safety officer to come and tell you that. They're GTAA employees.
I'm just saying it is public access.
But it's private property, right?
That's fine, yeah.
So that's why these officers are asking you for your driver's license, ownership, insurance.
On private property.
You left your vehicle unattended, right? That's what the call
It was
service
parked with the four ways on.
But unattended. Were you inside the vehicle?
No,
So it was unattended.
went in there.
Yeah, so it's unattended. You left it unattended.
Yeah, and it was parked with the four ways on.
Doesn't matter.
There's
You
no reason for that.
You can't park here with four ways on and leave your vehicle unattended.
Well, I got a ticket for it. That's what I'm saying.
Okay,
It
which
was
is
already
fine.
dealt with, and that's why I'm saying why is it carrying on? Why does it have to carry on after it's already dealt with?
But then you moved up a little bit and then you left your vehicle unattended again.
No, I didn't. No,
Okay,
I didn't.
So you just moved it up.
I just moved it up.
Okay, and is there a reason why you're still here?
My family's still inside. I haven't even said goodbye to my family. They're checking in, right?
So if you want to park your vehicle, you can't park your vehicle here and leave it unattended. You leave it here
I'm not
unattended.
leaving it attended.
Okay.
Then the supervisor arrives, and you'd think maybe things would calm down. Nope. The conversation just shifts gears into technicalities. Private property, unattended vehicle, airport authority, you name it. They twist every rule to justify the encounter. The man calmly explains he just wanted to say goodbye to his family, not stage a rebellion. But the officers turn it into a lecture on parking laws. It's bureaucracy at its finest, where common sense takes a coffee break and policy takes the wheel.
So now, since they're inside, if you want to say goodbye to them, I know you can't park there. You have to park at the Tim Hortons, and you have to walk over this way.
But I'm not going in there to say goodbye. They're coming out to say
You
goodbye.
can't wait here. So it's either you're going to keep circling around.
That's fine with me.
Right?
I don't mind circling
so
around.
You
I
keep
just
circling around.
like
If you leave it unattended, then we're going to tow it.
yeah.
Right?
No,
Whether
that's
you-
fine.
whether you're standing-
I understand that from
Yeah.
the lady, right?
So even if you're standing curbside, right,
Yeah.
and this vehicle's unattended, we're going to tow it, right?
Yeah.
Because you've been asked to leave, you got a ticket already. Next
I
option
wasn't
would be-
asked to leave. I just got a ticket.
Okay, well now I'm going
Right,
to ask you to leave. I understand you're waiting for someone, but they're not here right now. You're standing outside here.
Yeah, they're
So circle
checking
back
in.
around, no problem. But the second you leave this unattended, if
They're
security
right
calls
there,
us,
by the way.
Yeah, so if
So-
security calls and leaves it unattended, it's going to get towed. So if you don't want your vehicle being towed and you're not going to leave it unattended, I would suggest leaving it at the Tim Hortons at Jetliner and Airport
Yep.
Road, and you can either walk this way or take a cab here, and then the cab can take you back to your ambulance.
They're literally going to their flight. They're gonna come and say goodbye and then go to their flight.
Yeah.
Now they're going the opposite way because you guys are here.
So wherever they're going, if they're checking
They're
in,
coming outside the door, so
Yeah.
they tried to get it out.
I guess that's why. But yeah, like I said, that was the whole thing I'm here for.
And just to let you know, we do have authority to ID you, okay?
I,
So you can-
I think if you pull me over for a traffic stop, yes. But if you don't pull me over for a traffic stop, you don't. Is that not correct?
well,
Am I wrong?
You're still on private property.
No, but am I
that's
wrong?
That's where our powers come into place when you're on private property. Right?
But,
and now
again,
we're agents of the
yes.
property. That's where we come into play. Okay, traffic stop. Yeah, no matter what, you have to ID yourself during a traffic.
Of course,
traffic
but
stop,
it's not a
right?
traffic stop.
But right now you're on private property, so if you were asked for your ID, you're gonna have to provide your ID. Okay.
So you're paid by the airport?
GTAA. Yep.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So if you want to say bye to your family, and then
I
you can
do.
get going. Okay.
Yep.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Now, this is why you should never talk with the police. Even if you haven't done anything wrong, most police officers will try to leverage everything you say against you to make you comply with every order they give you, even if it isn't lawful. And this is why it is so important for you to know your rights and to help us to bring awareness to the rest of the public. So don't forget to support the channel by subscribing, like the video and leave a comment to reach more people. And remember, always record the police.
Let me tell you something, this is exactly why you always record your interactions with the police. Even if you're innocent, they'll use every word to make you comply. By the end, the man stays composed, thanks the officers, and walks away, but the message hits harder than any argument. Know your rights. Stay respectful. But never surrender your awareness. Because the second you do, you lose control of your own story. So if you value freedom, record, stay calm, and spread the word.